Picture this. You're running through an airport in France and you run smack into another person, nearly knocking them off their feet. You want to apologize, but by the time you're able to find it on Google Translate, the person is long gone. That is why today's lesson of how to say I'm sorry in French is so important, as you would like to be able to offer a heartfelt apology immediately when you recognize that you've done something wrong. There are many ways to say I'm sorry in French, but today we'll cover 2 ways to say it that will be useful in almost any situation in which you need to apologize. The first is pardon. This translates to pardon me and is useful in situations in which you're asking for forgiveness for an action that you've taken, such as when running into another person. Say it slowly after me. Pardon. Now a bit faster. Pardon. As non-native French learners, we'll speak with accents as we learn, but we can improve our pronunciation by listening to French music or podcasts. The purpose of today's lesson is to learn the vocabulary. The second type of I'm sorry that you would need to know is what to say when someone has received bad news. You wouldn't say pardon me. In French, you could say désolé. The E with an accent is pronounced more like A, and the S between 2 vowels sounds more like the letter Z. The extra E at the end is used when the speaker is female, but the pronunciation is the same in the masculine and feminine forms. Say it slowly after me. Désolé. Now a bit faster. Désolé. Today's assignment is to interact with your children and their dolls, stuffed animals, or dinosaurs, creating scenarios in which one needs to apologize to the other. You can pretend 2 teddy bears are walking toward each other and bump into each other. And you could have the one say, pardon. Or you could have one of the stuffed animals pretending to be crying and the other stuffed animal say, désolé. If you play this game with your children or grandchildren often enough, the words will just come to them without needing to think of a translation from English to French. That is the goal of these lessons. Every day you interact with your children or grandchildren, congratulations on allowing some of your interactions to increase their language knowledge. If you're finding these lessons useful, please subscribe to my channel so that you'll be among the first to know when new content is released. Also, check out my other videos on living your best life and videos on parenting tips based on my 33 years experience as a family physician. Merci.